the lake. And full disclosure, this video is probably going to be pretty crappy because anytime you're out with just mobile signal and live on YouTube, the quality's not so good. So there's that. But I'm out here at the lake, which I'm at the part now that goes diverts away from the lake. And I'm probably close to 4 miles back here now. It's starting to get dark. I'm fixing to turn around. But I saw I had pretty decent signal. But there is a lot of fresh sign. There's some old sign. And the road is turned to pot. Of course, it might be good for tracks. Come across any of those. Hello, Matt, D, Diane, Greg, Pamela, possibly Celia, I like that name, Chev, Nancy, Jeremy, Alan, Claire. Out and about, burning off some energy. Got the wrecking pinion put in Uncle Bob's truck. Most of the yard cut and a bunch of stuff ready to be canned, which I think I'm going to freeze. Some beans and corn. I decided to go catfishing. I've got all my jugs and limb lines run. So we'll see how that does. But I wanted to walk up here and look for a sign, and I just can't seem to stop because this is not only beautiful back here, it's very boogery looking. I bet there ain't a house within 10 miles of me right now. And I found all kinds of fresh sign. I took video of it, and it looks like a lot of rock houses back in here too. The Army Corps of Engineers, the government basically bought everybody out back in here, and they built a dam down in town and put the lake in to help with the flooding issues. So they moved a lot of folks out. But man, I would love to have a piece of a cabin back in here. There's another rock house up there. Oh well, that's picking up. But that looks like a dandy too. I haven't found the first track. There's some four-wheelers and stuff you can get around the gate on a four-wheeler. I haven't found the first coyote track or deer track or nothing. Of course, the rain we had probably washed it all out. Nothing's been through here recently. Alright, I'm going to stop at this switchback and turn around. But I am definitely coming back up here when all the leaves are off. It is really boogery. I think something got thrown at me too. I got that on video, or not at me, but around me. I heard like 2 clicks and then something settling through the leaves. It's fixing to get dark on me. So I don't know if I'm going to check my lines tonight or go home and chill out a bit. I've been at it all day. And really good signal back up in here. That's a big holler. Look at that tree down, twisted around. I found a kind of a pattern up here too. Every place that went down, like there's little spots that people go and fish. There's a hanger. Yeah, I'm turning around. Every place that people will go down to the lake to fish, there's a snapped off tree pointing down towards it. Pretty interesting. I have no idea what it means, but it is kind of a pattern. Hello, Barry, Elizabeth, Miss D. It's still hot. It's like 88 degrees. I am drenched. I really got to work out. I'm guessing close to 4 miles walking back up in here. Now 4 miles out. Maybe not quite that far. At least a good over 3 miles. I'll know where I'm at whenever I get back and look on the map. And like a dummy, I walked up the side of a straight up and down hill to look at a rock that looked like it could possibly be a rock house. And it kind of was, but not a very big one. I didn't get very good signal down there where I fished at, but I'm getting really good signal up here. And down where I fished, that's where I saw all the first snaps and stuff. Some of it was pretty big trees, and some of it was done within the week since Saturday, whenever I was here last. It wasn't like that. There was a couple that was like that. This one is just huge. Got the air conditioning going. Sweet. I hardly ever use air conditioning in that house down in the basement where it's underground. It stays pretty cool. But was it last night? No, the night before last. I left the air conditioner on. I was just wore out. It's been pretty rough at work. Very, 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 very busy. Well, I fell asleep with the air conditioning on and woke up with a horrible earache. Oh, it was terrible. It stayed with me about all day and a little bit this morning. But hello, Digga. Frank. Tim. Sorry, guys. It's hard to see the chat and the ground at the same time. The last thing I want to do is twist my ankle back here. Ooh, there's a path coming down through there. And I don't know if y'all can tell that tree stepped off over here and a leaner on the other side. There's definitely a trail coming out there. Looks like a few things back there. I don't know how well it's picking up. Live videos always suck, the quality. Plus this phone is not the greatest in the world. I'm scared of the dark, so I gotta go fast. I don't think I've ever had anyone tell me, oh, I walk too fast. Usually I take my time. I want to get out at least closer to the truck before it gets dark. I think there might be a booger man that lives out here. And I've heard it's very scary. I know, right? I can't believe I'm not finding no tracks up in here. And there's plenty of game trails. I found a possible booger track on the side of the trail back yonder. Look, what a rock. I've got something for the dark. I think I remembered everything except for my recorder. I meant to bring my recorder and leave it. But oh well. Got my spotlight, another flashlight, and me flare. There's all kinds of stuff up there. It's hard to see though. At one point, this all turns into like a pine forest, and I bet that they take advantage of that in the wintertime. Man, it is cooling down quick. That's nice. I think I finally quit just sweating. Maybe I need some water though. By cooling down, I mean it's below 90 now. Man, I'm gonna come back up here definitely whenever it gets cool and walk this out. Be a good place to come and just like with a backpack and a hammock and just walk it all out. Maybe camp halfway through. There's no way I could walk it all in one day. Well, I guess I could, but sure would be tough. And down here, these backwaters, I have no idea where that's at. I've never seen this. It must be at like another creek, possibly from that holler I just walked out of. And I'd like to find out where it comes out at, because I bet that's some, it don't look very deep. I believe I could get a canoe down it. Maybe gig some frogs. Some frog legs. Mm. Raise your hand if you like frog legs. What was that? Is that the booger man? It might be the swamp man. I figured you would like frog legs, Tim. You're like me and never made a food you didn't like. Except for, I don't like chicken livers or any type of liver. It's just more the texture than the taste. It's like dry or something. I don't know. Maybe I don't fix them right. I don't like livers. I don't even like catfishing with levers. I don't think catfish like levers like folks say they do. Tell you who does like some levers, some deer levers, besides Bailey. It's the booger man. There's all kinds of snapped off trees up there. But it's hard to see if they're twisted or not. Something made a ruckus in there. Not sure what done that. Stagnated mud hole. Losing light. I'm gonna get scared. I brought Pearl along with me to keep me comfort. They are to open up four-wheeling trails in here like they did back in Logan. The Hatfield McCoy trails. Anybody ever gets a chance, it's nice. It's just right around trails I used to ride around on whenever I was a kid in the Jeeps or four-wheelers or the old Toyota truck, whatever I had at the time. Now they charge people to do it, but it is nice. There's several different ones. I bet there's a rock house up there. The spiders are getting bad. I'm not sure what species they are. I call them backpack spiders. You always find them whenever you're out hiking around in the woods. And they got like a big old, what they call it? Abdomen. What's it called on the spider's butt? It looks like a big backpack on them. They enjoy building them across the trails, usually in the fall. Is it thorax? Isn't Matt? Matt, our local arachnophobiologist. This. Huh. See there, I remembered something from maybe junior high. Ow, greenbrier. Yeah, that's usually what I do is make stuff up. Rhubarb. Rhubarb is good. My mama would make a rhubarb pie that was delicious. Something over there moved. It's got the bird stirred up too. Oh, rhubarb strawberry pie. That sounds really nice. Not the first deer track. There's my track. Let's do a call. Right. With your ears. Like the fisherman. I called in a mosquito. There's a big body of water. I think it's on up this way. A lot of people catfish at. Not too many people come back here where I'm at. In this part, and in this little road. But there's another big part over there, and that's where everybody catfishes at. And it might be a good spot. I like my little spot. It's way more private. Up here's where I found that track at. Possible track. I really couldn't tell much about it because it was going up the hill. Okay. Whew. Thought I left my FLIR. It's in my pocket though. Where was that? Is it right here? Yeah, it was. Up in there I found a track, and what I was looking at, there's a tree back in there. You can't really see it now. A tree back in there that was bent over, and another one was bent over the other way. It's weird looking. I filmed it. Oh, man, I'm pretty fired up. I didn't lose my FLIR. About had a heart attack there. Because I know if it would have fell out, it'd been whenever I walked up that stupid hill, just so I'd have to walk up there again to find it. Okay, this phone's got good signal too. I think I'm gonna switch companies again. Because this phone, I've got unlimited. What is that? Don't tell me it's one of my jugs way down here. But yeah, it must split. Yeah, I do believe this is part of where I fish at. It must split up there. I'm gonna have to find the entrance to that. I think that's about my last jug actually. I think I'm gonna play. Here's the deal. Today the heat index was well over 100. The real temperature was like 94, 95. Tomorrow it's supposed to be hotter, right? And Sunday is supposed to be even hotter, like up close to 100 real time temperature hot. So the heat index is going to be off the charts. It's right now it's like 60% humidity, and it is just very, very warm. So I'm thinking Sunday I'm going to play hooky from work. and just fish all weekend, right? I've got Uncle Bob's truck fixed. I even got most of my grass cut. All I got to do some canning. And I've already got my jug loading set out. I mean, I could get them all tomorrow, but I think I'll just check them and stock up on my catfish. This might be my last chance. I know where I'm at. I'm at those rock cliffs. There's a rock cliff right underneath me here. I would like to check out during the low water. That's my jug. Yeah, I got jugs everywhere. Guess that'd be rock cliff down there. Like a rock house. Kind of interested to see how far. Uh, Whenever the water goes down, how far back it goes in there. This is nice. Oh, it looks nice now, but it is warm. I am drenched, sweating. Ugh. It's a pretty spot though, isn't it? Do another call. Actually, I think, see where that mountain is over there? That's the other part of the lake, the big body of water I was talking about. And right up here's where it splits at. Ooh, there went a big knock. Did anybody hear that? Watch your ears. Did y'all hear that knock? That's a pretty good one. Listen. Can y'all hear that? It's tapping now. Right before I did a pop, I heard a whistle. All right, we're getting action. Boogers are like, it's too hot. Only an idiot would be walking around this hot. Never right. No, Lee. Oh. What's going on, Shane? Surely that ain't no. I keep hearing stuff, so I'm not moving, walking. I don't know if stuff's getting thrown or something just falling. I haven't seen no nuts on the ground yet. Kind of early for that. Oh, your wife, prayers, Shane. And I'm still like 2 miles away from the. I need to get on back. And I'm way far away from the truck. Trip out something across that road behind me. Deer jump across the road. That freaked me out. Oh, here's some of the. You can't see them now. That is a whole root wad, and there's no place on the ground like a tree's been ripped up. And then right here, the top of this is snapped off, and there's a branch that's broke and weaved into this over here. It's pretty wild, pretty cool. I need to get my FLIR out and my spotlight handy. Something just moved. Something. It's a frog. Anyway, I guess you all can see the structures whenever I upload the videos. I'm gonna turn on the light and let them know what kind of booger weapons I got here. Get the FLIR ready though. I don't know why they got this gate up for down here. I'll let people back in here to be a good Good place to hunt. If this is going to pick up either, but that right there is where it opens up and goes to the big body of water where a lot of people fish at. Right here's some more structure. Man, I got. Probably shouldn't have walked that far. Hang on, guys. I'm going to set this down and get some of this night gear ready. Now I'm going to bait feet because I'm far out. Most of the new sign is right down there where I fish at and up and down that little channel, which I don't think is a coincidence. Y'all hear that? There's a pimp over there. It's weird. I reckon what a pimp would be doing up here. And this would be a great place to go frog gigging. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get back in this stream. I'm gonna thump up there. Alright, I ought to be about a mile and a half away from the truck now. I'm surprised I'm getting signal. Y'all didn't hear that? A pimp. That's what he said. Hey, I'm a pimp. Not sure what he's doing up here. To be honest, hillbillies are strange critters. I mean, there's a lot of people ride around in the woods on a four-wheeler where you live playing Kid Rock. Maybe they do. Maybe I'm just weird. Maybe I'm just weirder. Like a whole big stand of trees have died out from them beetles here. A bunch of oak. All right. Probably another boogerman uh, hunter. That's his secret weapon, Kid Rock. It's as good a theory as anybody's, I suppose. I'm shocked that I haven't lost signal yet. I keep hearing something move behind me. At least it's a full moon tonight. That's good news. I've got lights. I've got my FLIR, but I don't want to show all my cards just yet. Right up here is that awesome new whatever. Right down below me is a place to get on the lake. That's what I was talking about with the patterns. Look at that. Broke, snapped, and twisted in the ground. And there's a path coming down off of there. Right, right here. Right there's a big path, and a bunch of limbs broke off too. I got good footage of it in the daytime. Is it breaking up? Am I losing signal? Figured I would because I tried. I was going to go live. There's another structure right there. I was going to try to go live whenever I first came in here, but I didn't have no signal, and I didn't check on it again until I got way up through there. About where I started the live feed. I kept taking video. Pictures and such.